Hello everybody and welcome back to OneShot. Let's see. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and cool... Oh, wait, this is you, sorry.
Tell him to trade in the goods and hi. Also, ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading.
Will do.
Thank you kindly.
Can I give you a syringe? No. Okay, so I honestly thought I'd be able to, like, just hand him all the crap that I have that I don't need.
And to think last time you were like, oh, what if I needed any of that?
Yeah, I know.
What a day. What a day.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence in the night. Looks like the Glenn's deteriorating faster than ever. Hello, Messiah. Would you like some stew? Made enough to feed the whole village, literally. It's okay. Thank you. Alright. Just making sure there's nothing else that needs to be done. Doesn't look like it, so let's go back down here. And we'll go pop in and say hi to the robots, eh?
Yay.
A little bippity bop.
Little blibbidis bobbidis.
Skippity scoppity scoopity boo. Watch out, robots, I'm coming for you.
Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen.
Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency.
I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device.
Shit, I am literally killing everyone on my way to save them.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Jerricola?
This is an emergency for living beings. You can use the battery from the generator.
Oh, but wait. But if we take the battery here, all you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Jerricola and I should go find another one.
Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must.
Oh.
Kill.
I guess we have no choice but to take this, Jerricola.
I'm sorry.
We depowered it.
Definitely not feeling great, gotta say. What's the fastest way to go meet Maze? Because I want to go back and make sure if I get the kernel or not. I think going this way is quickest.
I think so.
I think we should add some Stephen King movies to the watch list.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be pretty fun. Pretty silly, goofy shit. Like, what's it called? Sleepwalkers, where they're like werecats and or some shit.
Yeah.
And he kills them with a piece of corn.
Nope.
Because we didn't leave her the sun.
Yeah, so she didn't die doing, like, just in comfort.
Yeah. She wasn't able to produce a seed because she was struggling so hard. That's shitty. At least now we know. Okay, music box got the gears. Yeah, okay. Alright, Cedric, let's do this, bud. It's also funny how the clovers lead a path to him.
We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right?
I assume so, but... looks like one of the ones that my father made.
Your dad makes music boxes too?
Music sounding devices, yes. My dad makes a lot of things. Where'd you get this from, by the way?
A trader from the village gave it to me.
I see. I remember Father saying he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well, cancer. Anyway. Sorry, I started rambling. Gears in there are compatible with the engine, I guess. Although it pains me to have to take it apart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, it's your fault. It's fine.
Eh?
Still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one.
We found a battery.
Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it.
It's from the generator on one of the islands.
The research station?
Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it.
Ah. You can always just give it back later.
Alright.
As long as everything doesn't die. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company?
New friend.
How's it going?
Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports, and there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and...
Ah.
Don't worry, I'm making decent progress. Should be able to make it to the city by 3 weeks.
If you say so. What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person.
You think it's George?
It's the fox, Jay.
Right.
You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
What does she look like?
It's going to sound strange, but she is a fox.
Hell yeah. Oh, you mean an actual fox? Okay.
Both senses.
Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met Rue.
The memories are still really blurry, though.
I see.
It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with... and I just kind of forget... I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember... and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but... knowing that none of it mattered in the first place... am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code?
Well...
I'm not even sure what to even believe anymore.
I wish Rue was here. She's so much better explaining this sort of thing. Doing a terrible job of it.
Proto Cedric Rue. PCR?
Proto was even as tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but... please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now.
You know, this kind of reminds me of the Dragon Quest movie. Have you seen that?
Nope.
It's pretty cool, but it also has like a weird twist to it.
The plan's already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father's putting everything into this one last run of the world.
Father,
Last
help.
chance for him to fix everything.
Your father is involved in the world machine?
You could say that.
He is the world machine.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The parts are only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at a frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave me the disc just in time.
So, what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad.
Well, you know how the simulation works, right?
How everything is code?
Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version.
You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he?
Yeah...
But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself?
Because he exists outside of it. He made an avatar of himself to exist in this realm to serve as his proxy.
That's... a secret. Not really what happened.
So, what happened?
Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with...
Unless we're getting meta and the father is actually the developer of the game.
Maybe. With... Alright. Quit looking at me with them big old eyes. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world?
He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it.
You know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, quote unquote, was actually destroyed a long time ago.
Oh shit.
You see, this is the thing called the Matrix. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope.
Wait, so there was also a messiah in the real world, but then you made a simulation of it in this world to... Okay, this is getting to be too many layers.
Prophet Bot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born into our world before our world ended. This hardened most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. Literally. But with the last of his resources, he built the most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from the pool of memories collected from everyone he knew.
So it is the Matrix.
After a heavy amount of modification and added narrative, my father was able to convert the extra structure into code. Or the entire structure into code.
Fucking hell. Alright.
How did that code escape the old world?
I have no idea.
They sent it to ours.
What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from standard hardware, it also needed to borrow mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that, during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught onto the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void, indefinitely. Waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware.
Jerricola?
Yep. The operator, Jerricola, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process.
I'm just playing you on a PS4, I'll be real with you.
Becoming God in the process.
So, Jerricola was the living person you needed to borrow?
Oh, not sure I like where this is going.
No.
Oh.
That would be you.
But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready.
Alright.
I understand if you are upset. Shit's fucked. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. That includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... The world means a lot to him, you know?
Yeah, it's the world to him.
So, how does flying work?
Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world?
Yep, with the 4 forces. Thrust, drag, weight, and lift. That's how a plane flies in the air.
You should already know what to expect.
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. I grew up in a farm, and there's this big gate around
Oh,
the farm.
country bumpkin, got it.
And they said the outside world is really bad and scary, so we usually get all of our
Alright.
Ah, your childhood is fucked. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air. Please,
try.
do not throw up on my hat.
Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going.
You mean those two running over here now?
Nico.
Oh,
Do you want to be here?
sure.
Nico. Bad news.
The boat is gone.
What? It's the squares.
It looks like they're headed in this direction.
That's...
Fast.
Oh, no.
Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then there's a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico.
But what about them?
I can make a detour later to drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer.
Man,
then.
just have them sit in each other's lap and hold on.
It's a 2-seater, Jay.
I don't give a fuck. 2 of them are child-sized. You're telling me they can't just straddle fucking Calamus's leg or something, and then he just bear hugs them both and they fly off? Bullshit. I've had an entire fucking family of like 6 cram into a car. You telling me you can't do that shit? Well, fucking
Clown car themselves into an SUV.
that's what we had to do sometimes. You know, there was my mom, me, my brother, and then like my uncle and 2 cousins, and then you got mom and the uncle in the front seat, and then all the kids crowd in the back. It's what you do. Fucking telling me you can't.
If you wish.
Oh, yeah!
Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
They're dead. They're gonna die.
You guys are sure you'll be fine here?
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go.
Alright. In we go.
Thrust, drag, weight, and lift. Woo! Whoa!
You might want to close your mouth. You're gonna catch bugs like that.
This the whole swarm of flies goes directly into his
Just-
mouth.
Yeah, just.
Whew. Made it.
Ah,
You okay there? Throw up off the edge if you want to.
that was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Reaction first time is always delightful to watch.
Wow.
I'm glad you didn't throw up.
Hey,
much.
Jerricola. That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good for you too, Jay.
And and Cedric?
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying.
Oh, done. You're welcome.
Shush.
And for answering my questions back there, too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So, I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, you should tend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright, now let me just...
Cedric, no!
Oh.
No!
Uh,
They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're...
we don't have much time left. Nico, change your plans. Please give me the memory disk.
Alright.
Listen carefully. He's likely to be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find the door under a large clock.
Yeah, I know the one.
The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
Alright. What about you, though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back. Whee!
Prototype.
What? Are you okay?
What?
Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine!
Don't scare me like that.
What?
Hey, Jerricola, let's do our best.
Alright, well that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.